Are you excited for this news via Deadline?
Gosh, this feels like a trick. But yes.
Good, because it's the Thunderbolts movie, Mason.
I was right.
He was right.
Yes.
But it says specifically here they want to make a bad one. So in a way, you're excited for a bad movie.
No, I don't want to see a bad movie. No. But I've put all my cards on the table now and I threw in my full support for it.
That's right. Well, what do you do? Anyway, no, it doesn't.
Guess I better be relentlessly positive about it, even if it turns out to be bad.
So Jake Schreier is going to be directing this movie. He's the director of Paper Towns and Robot and Frank.
Now, Paper Towns I'm aware of,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is.
Cara Delevingne something, is it? Is that right?
Okay, maybe.
I think it was based on a book of the same name.
Okay, is it the sequel to Elizabeth Town?
Yes, absolutely it is.
Terrific.
Paper Towns, yeah, Cara Delevingne and the guy from Hereditary. Great. So there you go. Anyway, that was in 2015. I think that was the last movie he directed because Robot and Frank was before that. Robot and Frank I really enjoyed from memory.
I have no memory of that at all.
It was where the old guy trains a robot to do a diamond heist with him.
So it's a Real Steel spin-off.
It's exactly that,
That's terrific. Now, here's a little bit of news. I don't know if you have it on there, but Kurt Busiek, who wrote, who created the Thunderbolts, or he at least... So for people who don't know...
This is your one bit of news?
This is my one bit of news. So for people who don't know, the Thunderbolts arrived in Marvel Comics. They were like all the heroes had disappeared into a shameless cash grab in a slightly different universe called Heroes Reborn.
Yes.
And in the meantime, New York City was missing, didn't have any heroes. So this new team of heroes showed up called the Thunderbolts. But then at the end of the first issue, it is revealed that, in fact, they are all sort of rebranded villains led by Baron Zemo, who have decided to pretend to be heroes, insert themselves into the New York's public consciousness and be hailed as the heroes, and then they can do some evil crime. But then, of course, a bunch of them are like, I actually like being a hero. Maybe I'm a hero.
I love this costume.
Yeah, right.
That's enough to sway me.
Exactly right. So...
were they new heroes or were they like, I'm the new Captain America?
No, they were all new heroes.
Okay, yeah.
So Baron Zemo was Citizen V, I think was his name, and he was like sort of he was a quite European-looking villain with man with a big scimitar, but he also had like an American flag cape, and people were like, oh, that's all American. But like, there's a villain called Screaming Mimi, and she became Songbird. The Beetle became
the Beatles.
Mark One. He became the Beatles.
Good.
We're here to save New York. We're on the Thunderbolts.
Oh, Ringo's fallen down a storm drain. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Well.
He's going to be eaten by those New York alligators in the sewers. Oh, no. Rico, no. So that team was created by Kurt Busiek, who was the writer, and Mark Bagley, who was like a long-time Spider-Man artist. And Kurt Busiek on Twitter, he pointed out that he and Bagley have a deal with Marvel, so they will get some money off this. This isn't one of those things where
was that them just like being. So just to be clear,
yeah, I think so.
There is an existing deal in place.
Yeah.
Maybe they haven't contacted us yet, and I've forgotten.
Oh, maybe, but yeah, definitely the because Kurt Busiek,
must find this very amusiac, I'd imagine.
It's very good.
Thank you.
You should have a podcast or a YouTube series or something called Kurt Busiek Finds This Very Amusiac. He was quite a big deal. He created Astro City, which is like this big independent superhero.
I don't think I've read Astro City. Yeah.
Good. Took a long time to wind up, but worth it. But among other things, so I think he was probably a creator who had enough juice to be like, you need to give us a deal. So if this gets turned into a movie...
We're not doing this for nothing.
So I think that's, that is good. Because as we know, recently, a lot of creators have been like, oh, they turned my character into a movie and they're giving me
Then they shot me.
They gave me $5,000 and then they shot me when I went to pick it up. They're like, there's your money, pick it up. But you'll shoot me, sir. You pick up the money. You pick up the money. This you earn that money. Just pick up the money. But this is a trick. You just pick up. This is a little gift from Marvel to you, buddy. Why don't you pick up your money? Bang!
We're taking the money back.
Yeah,
and we put dog poo in it, but we're still taking it. So what some of the characters, this is from the article, that could potentially appear, include Baron Zemo, Yelena Belova?
Belova, yes.
Thank you. Ghost.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Taskmaster, the Abomination, US Agent, and the Winter Soldier. And here's a quote from the article. General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is also a possibility since he is the person in the comics who assembles the first team, hence the name. But that is unconfirmed, as no deal for the actor has closed.
He's dead.
He's fucking dead.
William Hurt is dead.
He died.
Also, he didn't form the first team. I think he formed the first... Okay, so...
So two things wrong here.
Two things wrong here. The thing about William Hurt being dead. But yeah, I suspect... from what I remember...
Yeah.
They were just formed by Baron Zemo because they're evil. Maybe they've retconned it. I don't know. But I think potentially there might have been a later team that Thunderbolt Ross had.
So they were called themselves the Thunderbolts.
Yes.
But not after Thunderbolt.
Maybe.
Or did he become...
Maybe just they were big fans.
Did he become
Maybe it's a Ms. Marvel situation.
Did he become Thunderbolt Ross after the team?
No, he's always been
That was my idea.
No.
It was my idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's obviously going to be led by, I'd imagine, Allegra de Fontaine, played by...
Julia Louis-Dreyfus,
That's right, who's been introduced in movies and TV shows for Marvel. So I'd imagine that's what they've been setting up for a while now.
Yes.
Looking at these characters, most of them are good now anyway. Like Baron Zemo, sort of, I guess. Black Widow is. Ghost turned good. Taskmaster turned good also. Is that right? Did she?
Yeah, I guess she did, yeah.
Yeah. The Abominations just doing cage fights. US Agent, I don't know about that actually, that one. But and Bucky is Bucky.
Yeah.
But were there any actual like villains? What about Sam Rockwell? He'd be
Justin Hammer.
Yeah, get him to be like this.
Just get him to
Iron
build
Man.
a bunch of faulty weapons.
Yeah, or just be the Iron Man. Be crap Iron Man.
Yeah, I guess
would
it'd
love
be
that.
crap Iron Man.
I mean, Iron Man is crap. Even crapper
You'll
Iron
say
Man.
anything.
Yeah, so I will, Mason. It's because I'm a shill and I don't care or whatever the thing is. Anyway.
Look, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page now, and it started as Baron Zemo's Thunderbolts. He didn't call them Baron Zemo's Thunderbolts. That would have been a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, it would have been.
With the latest hero team, Baron Zemo's Thunderbolts. Baron Zemo couldn't make it. And they were mostly the Masters of Evil.
Great, good.
Something, something.
Go on.
Something, something.
I'm listening.
Something, something.
Oh, really? This is good.
Doesn't say anything about Thunderbolt Ross.
You can do a search on that, you know.
I'm searching for Ross, but it's just coming up with Ross from Friends. I didn't know he was on the team, but there you go. The team does a mission for General Ross.
They did a mission.
That's about halfway through the Wikipedia page.
Do you reckon they're going to put that in the movie?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Great. What are they going to do with William Hurt? Just, like, because Powers Booth works for S.H.I.E.L.D. He died, and then they just went, no, he's gone.
Probably that.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean...
Could they replace him with the guy who played him in the Eric Banner Hulk? Would anybody notice?
No.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Because he's not a big enough character, I feel like. They're both mustachio, grey-haired gentlemen.
Yeah. You know what? Look, it wouldn't shock me because, again, the original Thunderbolts in the comics were like, we're here to honor the fallen heroes and they're gone and we're happy. You know,
Blah, blah, blah.
It wouldn't shock me if we're like, we're here to honor Thunderbolt Ross and he was a great American patriot and we're here to blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
and then people are like, oh, well, that seems plausible.
Yeah, okay.
So,
terrific. Great stuff. Anyways, I'm glad this is also a movie.
I'm also wondering if they are going to do, because it's kind of trickier, I think, to do. Are they going to give them alternate identities and then reveal? Because we, the audience, would know.
Yeah.
But, maybe.
Maybe they'll hide a few of them, a couple of them.
Maybe. Yeah.
Who knows? And that's what we love about movie magic. Because who knows, you know?
That's right, yeah.
Something could be good. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even something today we watched. Who knows?
Maybe something today we watched could be good.
I mean, not Jurassic World, but something in with what we're talking about today.
Sure. Yeah.
Who knows?